All right, everyone, welcome back to Two Dudes in a Room.
Two Dudes in a Room.
Two Dudes in a Room. I'm Cordell Wagner.
And I'm not. No, I'm Zach Schulte.
Welcome back to our broadcast. Today on our agenda, our first topic of discussion is, well, I came up with goat yoga. Goat yoga was what I came up with. You see, the internet has a fascination with goats and yoga, and together they come finally as one glorious thing, finally to be together. Forever and ever. Amen. It started in Oregon back a couple years ago, and basically what happens is baby goats, they crawl all over you while you're doing yoga.
Okay.
So it's literally heaven.
I can see that, how it can. So do you think it started because they're like, listen, my goats have been in the cage all day. Can I just let them run around?
Basically, what they said, it started on a whim. And basically this lady, her husband, he raised goats, and she was the local yoga instructor. And she just brought 8 goats to class one day, and it became a 1,200 person waiting list. There are
Really?
1,200 people waiting to get on the list to be able to do this in this one town.
Did they say kind of how long it lasts for at all?
It's a 30-minute session.
Okay, that's a lot of waiting for 30 minutes.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm sure well worth it in the end, considering that, and it's baby goats, right? They're not full-grown goats.
They're just the little baby goats. They don't weigh that much. Basically, they said it's a more joyful experience because you're doing yoga, which isn't fun. We've all done yoga. It's the worst. But the little baby goats are like nuzzling up to you and crawling all over you, and it's delightful.
Right.
And they say you don't even feel like you're doing a full session of yoga, but you are. And they're like going all over your back and like pushing down with their hooves.
Okay.
So it's like a massage too.
I see, okay.
And it's classes quickly popped up in Oregon, New Hampshire, Arizona, Florida, and New Jersey.
Okay.
Like within the first month of this video going online in Oregon, boom, all these other places popped up. And they said the goats are great because a person could just walk into a barn and goats just want to cuddle and be pet. They're like puppies. They're like, come to me. I want to be loved.
They need affection pretty much.
Exactly.
And us as humans love to give affection to small
Furry.
and delicate and maybe even furry.
Like little cute animals.
Right.
I would love to spend some time with some goats. I love goats. Screaming goats, those videos, and when that was a thing, that was one of my favorite internet trends.
Fair enough.
So
it would be a whole different matter, I think, if they got adult goats.
Yeah. Because those things will just ram right into you while you're trying to do it, and I don't want that in my life.
Yeah.
I'm not quite that aggressive. But besides this, it also grew into yoga with cats and yoga with puppies.
Okay. I personally would lean more towards puppy. The trifecta. If they can just get all 3 of those in one space, and they can all get along.
That'd be amazing. I would pay $1 million to be able to do that.
What kind of animal do you think would not go as well? Like, I feel like turtles
Ferrets.
and ferrets. Really?
Ferrets.
What?
They're really bitey.
Bitey?
Yeah.
I think they're adorable. I think turtles would be boring, or like something that's not, because like with a ferret you could like Slinky.
Slinky the
See?
ferret.
That's what I'm saying. Now you want one, huh?
No, I don't. They're still bitey and gross. The question really is, would you try this? Would you let little baby goats crawl over you while you're doing yoga?
I think it would make the experience less sucky.
Less sucky, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not at all a yoga guy.
Yeah, I did yoga one time and I almost died, so I'm never going back.
No, I would try it for sure. Did they say how much it cost at all or anything?
I think it was like your average yoga session. It was the exact same price.
I don't know how much an average is it like?
I have no idea.
Okay, like how much would you pay for
we already established this. I would pay $1 million to let little baby goats crawl all over me.
Okay, all right, for 30 minutes?
For 30 minutes.
30
minutes, an hour, somewhere in there.
That seems like a fair rate, I'd say.
And the next question is, do you see this coming to Fargo? Do you see this becoming a trend in our community?
Maybe not so much goats, but maybe like bison. They have baby bison.
You know how big a baby bison is? It would crush you, dude.
I mean, I think it'd still be enjoyable.
You can do baby bison yoga, but only one time.
Yeah, only one time.
Only one time.
Well, I mean, it would kind of be, yes, I could see this coming to Fargo. I don't know how many baby goats we have.
We can find baby
area.
goats.
I'm sure they're pretty common. But,
we can find goats.
No, yeah, I can see that coming to Fargo. And then making that maybe a student attraction thing as well. That'd be something that could be.
Like we do the thing at the library or where the puppies come and you get to play with the puppies during dead week or finals week.
Yeah, then instead they hop on and get goats inside of.
Yes. I always feel really bad when the puppies come because I'm allergic and I can't play with the puppies, but you have no idea how much I love puppies. Like an ungodly amount of. And my last thing is like, as far as like the goats and the puppies and the kitties, like there's videos popping up all over the internet about those things. Someone took it to the next level and they did snake yoga, like that people would like be doing yoga and like big snakes. not just little ones, right. Big snakes be crawling all over them, slithering.
No, I'm not so much for that one. I don't think.
I'm not a fan at all.
I mean, no. I'm sure there are people out there that are more snake lovers.
That's some next level stuff. I'm definitely not a fan of the snakes.
I'm gonna stick with the small, furry
animals.
Cute animals.
I'm like Indiana Jones when it comes to snakes. Like, don't get them near me.
No scorpions. No
scorpions. I as long as there's no venom, like I guess I'd be down with scorpions. But
okay, well, I guess for now we're gonna stick with small fuzzy stuff.
Small fuzzy animals, and we'll see where it goes from there.
Yeah.
But yes, if you ever get a chance to try out some goat yoga, definitely go for it. I think it'd be well worth your time. It's like a relaxing experience, a little stress reliever from that college grind you got going on. Yeah. So, goat yoga. What do you think? What do you think about it? Leave it in the comments below. Unless you're watching this on Bin. Then
tweet at one of us. Find us online. Do whatever.
Yeah. We're gonna take a short break, and we will be right back.
You are watching NDSU's The Bison Information Network Student Broadcasting Organization channel, BIN 484. You are watching BIN 484. Watch the weekly BIN newscast live every Thursday night at 7 p.m. right here on BIN 484. Make sure to check out Bison home softball games this season right here on BIN 484, your home for the Summit League Tournament. Also watch games on www.gobison.com, NDSU All Access. BIN 484, operated by the Bison Information Network in conjunction with the NDSU Department of Communication Broadcast Program.
I'll never forget that moment.
That changed my life.
At that moment, it hit me. This is why I joined the Guard. We're soldiers, always ready to protect our country. But we've also got communities. Family, friends, neighbors who count on us. I couldn't believe it. I just saved a life. Somebody from my hometown.
See what it means to be a citizen soldier at NationalGuard.com.
Welcome back to Two Dudes in a Room.
Two Dudes in a Room.
Two Dudes in a Room. My name is Zach.
And I'm not.
And so for this one, you told us that we need to find some weird news.
Yes.
So all I did is I typed in weird news. So I searched a little bit till I found what I think is probably the perfect news story.
The perfect news story.
All right. Perfect news story. So
lay it on me. What do we got?
I'm going to lay you down the title, and you need to tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay.
Man named Meow Ludo Disco Gamma Meow Meow has transit pass implanted in hand.
Before I tell you what I think, what was the name?
Meow Ludo Disco Gamma Meow Meow.
First of all, greatest name of all time.
Yep.
That's the name of my kid. I found it. Meow Ludo Disco Gamma Meow Meow. Okay, so and has transit pass implanted in his hand.
Correct.
So I'm guessing like there's a little microchip that like they just like took a little syringe and they went bloop and they blooped it into his arm, and then now he just goes up to like the bus stop or whatever and just goes beep And now he doesn't need to carry on a card or anything.
Exactly.
For convenience sake, this is a great idea.
Right. So Mr. Meow Meow got the chip inserted to his hand from a professional piercer.
Okay. So not even by a doctor.
Not even by a doctor.
by
a friend. Yes. So what happened was he didn't want to lose his wallet, or if he lost his wallet, he wanted a way to get home.
Okay.
So he got it implanted, so when he scanned it, then he could just walk in through the transit area
and
take the bus home. This is in Sydney, Australia.
Okay.
So, let's see, the gentleman, he says...
Mr. Meow Meow.
Mr. Meow Meow.
He's referred to him by his rightful name.
His rightful name. I'm still trying to figure out what parts of his name are his first and last, but he actually makes a good point in the article saying that this is something that he can see being implanted in the future.
Okay.
And that technically is already being used now in the health area. So like,
how so?
So if people have any heart conditions, they can monitor their heart saying, your heart skipped a beat or there's something off. Or if they're have any other kind of health issues, they can monitor it that way.
Okay.
But the thing is, with this one, it made me start thinking about the story more about what you could get implanted. So to me, I thought, hey, you can get your social security number implanted. You could have your driver's license, all your cards on there. So basically, everything in your wallet
is going to be on this.
Is going to be on your
microchip.
hand.
Okay.
So say you won't have. So if you want to pay for something, it's something you just use your hand to scan with. Mm-hmm. And to me, that seems like a more, I don't know if safer is the word I would go with, but it's something that I think is more convenient for sure.
Convenient for sure. I would definitely agree with that.
Right.
A lot of people do that now, where like they have like Apple Pay and they'll like just go beep, scan with their phone,
right.
and like all that kind of stuff is just already on your phone. We're moving it to a smaller thing,
right,
in your
hand. So
I don't know. This technology would have to be definitely tested, and I see it being a thing that's going to happen in the future.
Okay.
Like not so much right now.
Right. Yep.
But give it 10, 15 years, and I would say that's definitely a possibility.
Yep.
It's people just having this microchip in their hand and basically has your life on it.
Right. And in the article, he says, don't try this at home unless you know what you're doing, which is kind of a vague statement, but
he didn't even try it at home. He was
he
got a professional piercer.
Yeah.
Professional.
I'm not sure, how do you get that title? Do you get paid to pierce people, I guess?
Yeah, that's like a thing. That's a real thing. Have you never been to like a tattoo and piercing?
I can't say I have any piercings.
So
there you go. Let's see, what else in here? He says that putting technology in your body is not unusual, which is pretty argumentative, which I don't want to argue with.
I don't have any technology in my body. I mean, I see like people have like internal pacemakers, I guess.
Yeah, or
and
like
stuff
clothing or like watches or anything like that.
Oh, that's okay.
I mean, we're getting along those kind of lines, I guess.
I suppose.
But yeah, it was definitely an interesting article. I just liked mainly the name caught my eye.
Can we one more time? Can you get one more time for me?
Meow Ludo Disco Gamma Meow Meow.
I'm never gonna get over that.
That's great.
That is the greatest name of all time.
And unfortunately, it doesn't talk about anything have to do with changing his name, or if that was his original name.
His original name?
Yeah.
So they called him Mr. Meow Meow, which is the main point that I was hoping to get across.
What
there.
we can all take away from this story is this gentleman's name.
Okay. That's the one thing.
That's all I wanted you to take away from it.
Like, I want to see, like, do you guys see this becoming a big thing? Once again, you can either comment down below or you can email us at dudesinaaroom2@gmail.com. We're also on Twitter at 2dudesinaaroom, capital D on the dude. And we're also on Facebook. Just type in 2 Dudes in a Room. You can find us there. This has been 2 Dudes in a Room. This is our first episode. First time on camera.
For sure.
We're finally on the visual spectrum. We're hoping to go forward from here and make this a great show.
Hopefully it doesn't scare you away from the visual part of it.
No kidding. Email us and let us know what you want to hear on this show. Until next time, this is 2 Dudes in a Room.
I am Zach.
I am not. I'm Cordell.